Hey there everyone, welcome back. It's been a long. So today we're gonna be doing Quasimodo setups. I figured that many of us have been having difficulties in finding and creating the Quasimodo setups. So I'm here to make everything clear for everyone. But before we go everywhere anyway, we're just gonna open this thing, and I'm gonna allow everyone go to the description of this channel or the other channel. There are 3 links in the description like this. So there's the Telegram, the WhatsApp, and the link to create a DERIV account. Kindly click the Telegram, join there, because I'm going to be providing free signals for everyone, free mentorship, almost free everything. I'll even allow you to tell me what you would want to learn, what would you want from me. All right, so by doing this, in order for you to copy my trades, in order for you to trade like me, you definitely need the same account as I do. So I urge you to create a DERIV account. That will take you just a minute. It won't take long. Once you have a DERIV account, it means we can trade synthetics and currencies at the same time. Not only to mention that the broker is 25 years old, strong, so it is reliable, strong, dependent, trustworthy on top. Okay, fast executions and everything, fast withdrawals and quick deposits. So without wasting much time, let's jump into the video. If you can check here, I've got a $5,000 account from a client. I will show you later in the details. So for now, we are in gold, and we're going to try to find a Quasimodo. So what are the perks that we need to look for when we are trading the Quasimodo? What do we need to identify? What do we need to look for? And how do we begin? So all you need to do is you need trend lines. In order for you to identify the Quasimodo, you need trend lines. So your trend lines will identify for you, setting the regions and the boundaries for you, so that you can see the demarcations and everything. So when looking for a Quasimodo, we first look for either a higher high or a lower low. So in this case, the Quasimodo is inverted. It's like an inverted M or a W, whichever way you put it. So you connect your lower low, which is the top, which is at the bottom wick, and you connect to the second lowest wick. That's the lower high. You call it the lower high, and the wick that is the lowest is called the lower low. So if you can check over there, the lowest wick over there, that's the one which is way down. It's called the lower low. And the second one that's connect to the other trend line, to the other side of the trend line, we call it the lower high, because it is higher than the lower low. So you connect those, and just above the lower high you identify, and then you place your gray area on that region to identify where the order blocks are and where the market liquidity will be playing most. So this will identify the region that when the market comes to it, it will definitely go the other direction. It will definitely not just pass the area. If you check over here, this is the account, 5,000 USD. The client just deposited and said, take my account to 100,000, and I said okay, no problem. So going back here, the equity is 5,000 as I show you. But most importantly, before I do anything, we're gonna go through a few Quasimodo setups so that we can all be on the same side. All right, I do not want to be trading things that you won't be understanding. I want us to be on the same page. I want to do something that you'd quickly identify what I'm doing. So by this, you would see that, as I had explained earlier, the market would definitely has to come down to that region. In fact, if it comes down, that's our assumption, so that it completes the Quasimodo. So what is the Quasimodo? The Quasimodo is basically head and shoulder. What is a head and shoulder? Basically M's and W's. All right, so we can see over here that for this, in order for it to be completed, it has to come down. So if it comes down, it will play over that gray region. So that gray region acts as an area that the amount you're willing. Let's say you bought in the gray area. It means that the size of the gray area is your stop loss. You are willing to lose that kind of amount, and you're willing to win that kind of amount from the gray area going up where the arrow is equalizing. So I'm just adding some major pairs so that we can identify many setups, so that we could be on the same side. Okay, I noticed that some of us require a few more examples in order to understand. Some already understand this, but the Quasimodo is not just as simple as that, because it has levels that you can go. This is the simplest Quasimodo. Then you go to the Quasimodo within trend lines. We'll go to, we'll get there. When we get there, I'll explain more and more. But today we're going to be focusing on the basic Quasimodo, such that we dust this once and for all. Most of the setups that I sent are usually a trendline method or the Quasimodo method. Okay, don't complicate your trading style by doing a lot of technical drawings. Most of your screens are looking like graph box, whereby you are drawing who knows what and where that thing is going. So here we are in this pair, which is Euro USD. So we are going to try again to find a Quasimodo setup. If I change the pair, it means that it's not suitable for a Quasimodo setup. For a Quasimodo setup, you'd need to see if there is something that's looking like a head and a shoulder, something that is a higher high and either a lower low, so that you can connect and identify the area of liquidity. So where is the market going here? If you check, you can either even use the trendline method, but don't worry, this is just for clarification. You can either combine the Quasimodo with the trendline method to get many confirmations, so that you can either buy or you can either sell. In some instance, some other confirmations, this setup will tell you buy and the other setup will tell you sell. If you find yourself in that, you need to redo your work, because obviously that will be goners. So here we're trying to check where the trend is going. If you identify this, if you are used to trend lines, you would see that this is a drop base, and definitely it will drop like that. Or in which a drop base drop is, what is it? I'm going to be doing some Q&A where I post the video, and I'll let you think what the next stage will be, and then I'll play. You thought that you was done when you were watching Mickey Mouse when you were young, when Mickey was saying, all right, I'll give you 30 seconds to think. I'm gonna give you the same here, because this thing is definitely that hard. Okay, so here again, like the previous one, we have identified that there is a lower low, the lowest region and the second lowest region, and we have connected them. And we have identified using our gray area, so that we can see the area of liquidity. So once we see the area of liquidity, we definitely know where the market is to come down to, and we definitely know where the direction is going to change. So if you can see that this is a drop based drop again, so it's going to drop to touch that area, go back up and continue dropping, since the whole is a drop based drop. But within this Quasimodo, it's going to allow us to check the regions where we should trade. So this one not only has a lower low, it also has a higher high that we can connect and set the regions that we can trade. So it means that we'll be playing in the middle. We'll know that this region is dangerous, this region is safe. So I've connected my higher high and my higher low. Okay, and in the bottom I've connected my lower low and my lower high. What is a higher high? The largest region on that area, and the higher low, the second lowest region in that area. So on that region, we connect our gray area, so that we can identify where the arrow should be limited to. where our trading also would be limited to. So definitely over here we have seen that the market is gonna play to the upper region and play within the gray area, but it won't surpass the gray area, and then it will come down to the gray area that's below and play in that area again and then go up. So like it's going to be like a pattern going forth until the market decides to complete the drop base drop and finally drops. And take into notice, when you're doing these kind of setups, you also need to check the news. Okay, imagine you're doing your setup and it's 2:30 and you have seen that your trade is a buy, but the news is telling maybe gold, it's in gold, maybe gold is going to sell, and then your bot, while your setup is correct but the fundamental might say otherwise for that second. So you also need to trade and take heed of the trading time. If the time is 2:30, if it's news time, you need to take heed, because you might trade and then an NFP might go the opposite direction of your trade, and then you'd wonder how your trade is going wrong. So on the other two gray areas, I was just setting the other regions, whereas if it breaks the first gray line, where it will go, and the bottom trend line, where it will go again. So let's find another setup in USD JPY. Let's see if it has something for us So the Quasimodo is very simple. Don't complicate yourself, it's quite simple. I'm going to be providing mentorship for everyone, for you, for your friend, for your brother, for your sister, for your referrals, for anyone. All you have to do is connect them to this channel and connect and comment in the comment section to let me know that you are in, and create a DERIV account to support me while I support you. This will tell me that you are ready for the mentorship, you are ready for the signals, such that I will have enough energy to work for you. So this should be simple for everyone. This is another Quasimodo that I've identified. So basically the Quasimodo is a head and shoulders. So basically what we want is to identify the last shoulder to be formed. That is what we are going to be doing basically in the head and shoulders. So you have identified our higher high and our higher low. And we have connected our gray region to demarcate the area of liquidity, and the steps that follow, very simple and very convenient. All you have to do, but take heed guys, some of you go full margin on the wrong trades. You just don't go full margin everywhere. You have to calculate your things and see if it's fit to do full margin, and then you do full margin. Okay, do your Quasimodo and you see that in this area there won't be any failure, it's a sure shot, then you attack. These brokers are waiting for you to attack them, and you are just sitting there not doing anything, thinking that maybe trading is hard. It's not hard. So don't complicate everything, just follow the steps, like this video, and as I've said, I'll put the links in the comment section as well. I'll put the links in the description. So actually help me help you be the best you can. This year should be ending with many profitable traders. So on the next video, I think I will do I'll be raising an account. Actually, I have an account that I have to raise, that I have promised. So after that one, I'll pick another guy or another woman so that we can trade the account, and and one day, if you all stay tuned, we'll do a live and we'll raise the accounts, all of us at the same time. So here, let's look for another trade in old USD. So basically we are looking for the Quasimodo. We first look by we look for the head and shoulders. And if you don't find head and shoulders, let's move along to another pair. Don't be forced to take a trade where you don't see a setup. You can even wait many days if you have to, because sometimes setups are hard to find. This one is ragged. Let me choose another one right over there. So as I've mentioned, fill yourselves up in the Telegram group, because when I give signals, I would like everyone to take them, ranging from boom and crash, ranging from currencies, ranging for you name it. Whatever works on the market, we'll trade it. Okay, if you like gold, just comment gold. If you like boom and crash, just comment boom and crash. If you like volatilities, comment that, and I will know the major areas to attack, and then we will attack them both. Okay, so if you're having difficulties, even if you're having difficulties operating the MT5, feel free to ask me. I will make a video on it and I will help you go through it together. And if it's possible, we can even do one-on-one mentorship for free, of course, for free. So here we are in this pair, and we have identified its old CHF. So we've identified our higher high and our higher low, and we have set our gray area to demarcate the areas of liquidity where the market will definitely be playing games at most. So obviously you would say that this is a good time for a sell, and then you sell and then expect your win a few hours later, since we're in H1. And we can always demarcate where we should end our sell by drawing the Quasimodo again, since this one has got two Quasimodos from above and from below. So if you set our gray area again, it's going to tell us that we're going to sell from that point and to the other point again. So to the other point, it means that we actually get to buy when it reaches that area. So that's our elevator there to get double the profits. So you should feel good when you see this kind of setups, because you'll be killing two birds with one stone. So that means your account will fill up very quickly. Also guys, subscribe to this channel and show me that I'm motivating you, show me that I'm energizing you. Until we meet again, I'm going to be creating another video for you guys. Thank you for watching. Ciao.